Right then folk, welcome back to another video, beer review. Kind of reviewing this one ahead of time, but has to be done. Also, the last one was awful. It is day 10 of Mr. Foyle's Advent Calendar, and we have, guess what, another beer. So yeah, if you've been watching the series, you'll have noticed that I am wearing the same clothes as the past 2 days, and that is because I have reviewed everything all together. Because it's the same day. But yeah, so let's give this one a go, see what it's like. I hope it's better than the last one. Please be better than the last one. So, it's already absolutely brim-filled and foamy. So we'll see what this one's like. It is some form of light-coloured beverage with moderate carburation. Is that whether you got a carburetor in this? Anyway, moderate carbonation. That smells like a West Coast boy, and yeah, proper West Coasty. Couldn't tell you anything more than that, but it's like a quite piney, quite dry. It reminds me of a lot of kind of like supermarket pale ales and IPAs and that sort of thing, or like a West Coast IPA maybe like 10 years ago. Trad attempting to do like West Coast boys, but it did have, tons of aroma. So we'll dive in. Cheers. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'd say absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a bit wishy-washy, but I don't think this is particularly high ABV. I think it's like 4.5, maybe 5, around there sort of thing. Could well be 6 and be, lurking. I haven't got the foggiest what brewery this is, but I'd say like a West Coast pale to West Coast IPA. So I'm a stab at hops. I think I'll be wrong, but I want to say something like, Cascade or Centennials inside of it. It doesn't feel quite punchy enough for Citra. As I said, it might well be in there. Maybe a bit of Summit or something as well. I haven't got a clue what brewery. But it's nice and easy drinking. So yeah, let's go West Coast Pale Ale, IPA sort of thing. 5. I'm not going to go down to 4 because I do think it's more than that. I think 5.5 sort of that ABV area. And really nice and easy drinking. You could have a couple of cans of that, no problem. It's, there's nothing crazy about it. It doesn't, there's not many like ridiculously intense flavours, but it's, could potentially, if I could get hold of this, I don't know what it is, of course, really be the sort of beer I'd happily have a few times, sort of thing. So yeah, let's see what it is. Like I say, IPA 5 to 5.5. I'm gonna go 5.2. Like IPA pale ale, I'm not really sure, but definitely a West Coast style. And yeah, there's nice, light. It's not really tropical, but it's lightly citrusy, and then a nice bitterness on the back end. It's decent. Let's see what it is. And see if I'm wrong. No idea what brewery we're on, but it's Track. It's Track. Is that an English bitter? Is it fuck? English bitter, 3.2%. Doesn't taste anything like an English bitter. Malt forward bitter with light notes of bread and toasted biscuits. Have you used just American hops in it? That doesn't taste like any bitter I've ever had. No. And this is why, you know, craft breweries, they just don't get fucking bitters. If I was drinking my bitter, which is 3.6%, has hops in it, but they're not the dominating sort of note. That's over hopping. You know, you need so much more malt than that. What fucking malts they got in it? A smooth malt forward. So we used pale. What fucking colour what bitter looks like that, for fuck's sake? That's a pale ale, that. You know? That's more like a bitter. That's a fucking pale ale. Very different. Jesus. No, it's a nice beer, a lovely beer. Would never have said it's 3.2. Because it doesn't even taste like 3.2. I mean, bloody hell, if they got that much sort of body into it. I don't believe it's 3.2 at all. No. No, that's not an English bitter. No. Miles wrong, but in what world is that a fucking English bitter? This is pale as can be. Maybe a touch of golden in there, but not a bitter. You want to fucking see what a bitter looks like? You want to see what a bitter looks like? Not that. See you next one. Cheers.